Hello, welcome to this quick introduction to working with MPS and Git. I have MPS running here, as you can see, and I have the Git console right here, and as usually most people work with the Git console, although their tool might have some more or less good integration. So I'm doing that as well. I use MPS only for those things that I don't know how, or that can't easily be done with the Git command line. So I have nothing to commit, so let's go ahead and change something. Let's insert a new statement. Let's say int j equals I. In our little language here, you can see here that this statement has been added. You can revert, going back to the checked-in version. So once again, j equals I. You can go to the changes view, and that says now this file has changed. Why is that? Because this hello world thingy is in the main model and the versioning happens on a file basis. So you can see that this file has changed. Now let's commit that. I can commit from within MPS. You can either use, you can use version control commit changes, and just adding the comment, added something for demo purposes. I can commit. You might have seen the button I could have pushed, but I'm going to do that from the command line. So git status. I'm now ahead of the master, and I should be able to push, right? So git push. And it doesn't work because you didn't know, but I did, of course. I just committed something else from my other machine. That means I have to pull first. So let's do a git pull. And that gives me a conflict because I've changed something at the same location on the other machine. So now what do we do with conflicts? Because we obviously don't want to merge these conflicts on the file XML level, because MPS of course stores its data in XML files. So I can go back to MPS, go back to the changes view. I can see that the main MPS, which is the model we've talked about, is in conflict. It's red, so it's in conflict. I can use right mouse key, and then there is a Git menu, which you can't see. It's further down, and it has a merge tool here. And yes, I want to merge this stuff. I can see that this hello world program, the root, has conflicts, and I can double click it, and now I can see here is the conflicting stuff, right? So changes from the server, I'm gonna use that one. So okay, and I've just merged, right? So this works kind of seamlessly, as you would expect. I can now go ahead and commit again. I've merged these branches, right? I can add another comment, accepted the log statement. I can now commit. And this makes the change go away. And if I do a git status now, I'm ahead by 2 commits, and I can now push. I could also just have fetched stuff and then used rebase. There is in the menu, which again is outside the video, there is a rebase command, which lets you step through all the changes and do a rebase, as you would expect. So there isn't much more to say, right? Branching and stuff, I can do that all from the command line, right? So and obviously there is also support here. I can create branches, check out branches, all of that. But honestly, I tend to do it with command line because that's quite nice in Git, and so that's how I do it. So there isn't much more to say, except one thing. To make all of that work, you have to set in the preferences, big window, in the version control, is the Git root, and that has to be set. So you have to edit that, select as version control system, select Git, and then select the directory which actually contains the .git folder. And if that's the project root, MPS's project root, then it finds it automatically. But if it's not the root, like in our project here, then you have to set that manually. Otherwise, it doesn't work because it doesn't find the Git information. Okay, that's all I wanted to say at this point. More maybe to follow, but at this point, working with Git and MPS is actually quite productive. It works well, and the merging tool works, and that's basically all you need. Thanks for watching.